Everybody, it's Invicta. It's time for another Eat and Run here, the Binding of Isaac Victor Repentance series. Happy Saturday, Mosh Pit. I hope your Saturdays are going off to a great start here. It's been raining like crazy, then it gets hot and humid, and like the weather just doesn't even know what day it is, man. It's all humid outside. So we're waiting for another video to cross 3,000 likes before we add another tally on the like streak counter, as is going into the weekend. Usually there's a little bit of a lull, and it comes roaring back on Monday and Tuesday. Here's your, I guess, counterfeit of the day. I don't even know what to say about this. Sent in here by Sudden Wheel 473 on the Sinvicta subreddit. Title thread was found Sinvicta on a vintage store. I think that meant in a vintage store, but yeah, I don't know what to say. It's clearly the Sinvicta logo, and it's a great idea actually for marketing, but I don't know exactly what to how I even start selling those. So thank you very much, Sudden Wheel. Of course, I'm speaking in jest though. Like there's my logo is not the only flaming skull out there. It's not exactly a rare logo. Seed day is gonna be Tango Juliet 7 Golf Kilo Zero Tango Papa. Oh my God, this tears rate. We do have Inner Eye though, along with Larynx, which, you know, Larynx is it's an item. It's not my favorite item, but it is definitely an item that exists in the Binding of Isaac. Fortunately, there's a stone chest in there, so we can't get anything out of that. So we got to be a little bit careful. Larynx is going to get a charge every time you take damage, and also, of course, if you just simply clear a room. Plus, you have 4.5 volt, which is actually surprisingly not that bad on Larynx. If you get a full charge on Larynx, it can basically destroy. It's essentially the same as Mama Mega, which is really cool whenever you are able to use it offensively like that. But the big problem with Larynx is the fact that it just takes so long, and I mean so long, to charge up. It's one of those items that you can really only use once per level if you really want to get the maximum value out of it. Like, the stronger the charge on Larynx, the greater the radius of the attack is, and also the more damage it does, which is cool. I mean, like, you know, it's cool, whatever, but it operates off of you taking damage, and also it's not super reliable when it comes to being used in every room. It's not an every room killer. It's you use this against the boss, and then that's that. You see that we absolutely destroy a Fruity Plum. So, you know, if we have to, I can stay with Larynx, but if we get a better, I mean, anything better than Larynx in the shop, I'm definitely going to do it here. Now that we have a bomb, we should go at least check out the Secret Room. Yeah, we're going to take the Book of Secrets, of course. Ooh, okay. Book of Sin, trying to make a excuse me, trying to make a play. I got something in my throat there. And we get Hollow Heart. Okay. So I think that it's hard to pass up an early Book of Sin, but I can't say no to mapping. I really can't. Any kind of mapping. Of course, this is setting us up for a colossal failure with a Curse of the Lost, so we'll see. Also, by the way, you may hear thunder or maybe a little static pop here and there. It's probably from the lightning going on outside right now. And you see that we got that Bone Heart from Hollow Heart. Very cool. Hollow Heart's been doing work for us lately. But we go on to last week's question of the episode, which came in from the Redemption episode, of course, the item that I've been just ranting and raving about, and still loving to this day right now. This one was sent in by Sea Dog. Hello, Sea Dog 1128. Title of the comment, I should say, was question of the episode: when did you first realize Isaac was going to be the main content of your channel? I can't really pinpoint it because Isaac, it's been so long since I've been doing this game, obviously, but it wasn't until I started getting 1,000 views per episode every single day. That's when I started thinking okay, there's a real shot for this game to become a thing for me. And you know, and of course, Isaac eventually led to financial independence, and then it's all history from there. But once I started getting, I realized that, I guess the turn point was for me when Isaac was outperforming Heroes of the Storm in League of Legends, and getting a consistent 1,000 views per video. That's what I knew. Now, that being said, I didn't know, at the time anyway, I did not think that Isaac was going to be a huge deal on my channel. I just thought that maybe the, you know, I was like, it's probably passing interest. Like, you know, people still associate me with Blizzard games, and people want to see, you know, maybe WoW, maybe more Hearthstone will come back one day, for my channel anyway. But it wasn't until, like, then the video started getting, like, you know, like 5,000 views, 10,000 views, and 20,000 views per episode per day, and I'm like, okay, this is something different than I expected. And it just kept building and building and building. You know, I sat around usually for a couple years. My episodes were doing like maybe like 5,000 per episode, 5,000 views per episode. I was like, man, this is more views than any of my other videos. Like, it would take multiple of my old, like, Here's a Storm videos just to compete with one Isaac episode. There's no reason for me to be doing that anymore, especially when I wasn't having fun with the game, which we already talked about yesterday. We'll take Dead Onion here for the piercing shots. So, but as far as, like, what initially drew people and keep people around to my channel, that's not something I can answer. Because I've always kind of done the same thing every single day. It's a great block there by Jelly Belly. I didn't even see that shot come off of that worm. I honestly think that most of the people who found my channel originally were looking for something different for Isaac videos, because obviously Ryan has been around forever. And Ryan is, you know, Northern Lion, and he's a good friend of mine. And he's largely the inspiration for why I decided to do this in the first place, him and Lethal Frag. And there's just something about Isaac that clicked for me from a strategical side, but also like a, hey, this game's really fun, and it's just going to be different every single time. That's really cool from a roguelite perspective, because I'm not really known before Isaac came out, or at least before I started doing Isaac. I was not really known for being a roguelite streamer or gamer. It was always Blizzard stuff. It was always StarCraft. It was always Heroes of the Storm. Sometimes League, sometimes Dota 2. But primarily, it was nothing but Blizzard games, because that's who I had contacts with back in the day. Like, those are my industry contacts. I had friends that worked at Blizzard, friends that were high up at Blizzard, friends that covered Blizzard games, like Husky. You know, so I wanted to be part of that group, you know, like a Blizzard group, because it was a very, at the time anyway, it was a very desirable group to be in. In Overwatch 2, and you know, that sort of thing. Not Overwatch 2, I mean Overwatch as well. I mean, we might as well use the Temperance Machine here. There was nothing really more that we wanted inside of the shop. We have the Soul Heart to protect our Bone Heart, so this is fine. But I think that, you know, people who found me, they enjoyed the commentary. They liked I think the biggest thing that kept people coming back was the consistency. They had consistent content, and that's something that I tell content creators who try to start doing this for a living, or not do this for a living, but just want to start out. Consistency, consistency, consistency. That's what that has been my mantra since day one of doing this. And that's what I will always preach was my biggest selling point for my channel back in the day, when I was still you know, just trying to find my way here on YouTube, was consistency. Am I mic muted? No, it's not. Okay. I didn't see OBS moving on the other monitor, and I was like, wait a second. I have been known to do that before. But yeah, so I think that what kept people around was the consistency and the commentary eventually, and then it became, you know, largely focused on the win streak, which I still have never really cared about. And you know, I think that at this point, people have and I'm extremely grateful and blessed to have such a consistent following of people in the mosh pit who use these videos for like just relaxation. They use it for ASMR, and that keeps me going and doing this game and still providing me with a career here on YouTube. And that's something that like I'll always be thankful, and I'm very extremely fortunate for. So thank you all very much for making it part of your daily routine after so many years. Yes, there is a mini boss over there. I was wondering what was inside of that room. Because that room there is a little bit of a weird spawn, but that tells me now that the secret room is also below there, possibly. I don't know. There's no real clear... No, it can't be there. I don't know. This is a very weird secret room location. It could be there, I guess. This is not what I wanted. Yep. And he tried to do it again. I saw that, Ed. Ooh, there's some thunder. I am gonna go with the left hand here. We can't afford to be losing our bone hearts though. So we gotta shore up our defenses there. But late for that soul heart. And something told me in the back of my mind, I was like, I better check these poops before going in there just in case, because I don't want to lose that bone heart. But hindsight's always 20/20. So we do get another soul heart from the left hand. So the left hand is going to take, it's a trinket that's going to turn all chests into red chests, by the way. So oh, there goes the APC unit. All right, well now I'm expecting all my lights to go out for a second. It won't stop the recording. That's why I got the battery backup unit here, but should probably not linger too long on the computer. I do have a fuse protector and all that kind of stuff, a surge protector, I should say, for the computer. But I still even with the surge protectors, I've had boards blown out and PCs fried because of just really close lightning strikes. It's going pretty ham outside right now. Yeah, so the trinket that we have is the left hand. It can only usually be retrieved from fighting Super Pride, which is Ed and Florian. You get a shot speed upgrade, which I'm happy about. Get some of that dead onion really kills. And we get some Victor robes here, which I will happily take. We'll head on to Zown. Making great time here for boss rush. Fantastic time, actually. Which is surprising considering that, like, our stats really are not all that great. We only just now came into some damage here over the course of this run. Oh, yep, there go the lights. Yeah. Well, I'm glad I have solutions now to be okay from power outages. Oh man, they're back on. So again, sorry, I apologize if you heard any like crackling or something. I know that's a little bit rattling when you're listening to this, especially if you're trying to sleep. It sometimes, like, I hear the lightning strikes hit on my microphone. Like I just hear it's just a little tiny crackle, a little pop. And then sometimes it doesn't actually go off at all. So it just depends on the proximity of where all that energy is being discharged. But I'm so glad that I got this battery backup unit, because man, that was annoying, having to deal with power outages and then having to resume or start a video in the middle of an episode. Like, so annoying. The weather's been absolutely bonkers lately. And like, trust me, like, I'm one of those people who I really enjoy I enjoy thunderstorms, especially when I don't have to worry about the power going out anymore. I don't know. There's something very cozy about rain and storms. I don't like hurricanes. I've been through my fair share of hurricanes. Especially in Bermuda, man. We had some. We didn't get directly hit by too many monster hurricanes. But some of them I do remember being pretty bad. I thought that was not a dead end, but I thought that was a ledge right there. We can definitely go in the curse room here. Devil deal. I can pick up the nail. I'm not going to use it, but I'm going to take the nail. I mean, I'm going to use it, but I'm not going to hold on to it. I still want to have the mapping, and I know that sounds insane, but I was only doing that just to get the Leviathan, credit for the Leviathan, in case we end up somehow getting a chance to fly. That would be nice. I have no idea where this item room is at this point, and I have a feeling it's going to be at the end of... Yep. Yep. You know what? I'm just going to use this because there's another Fool card over here. Or maybe not. That's okay. We know we're going to get... Oh, that was on the last floor. We know that we're going to get another Fool card on Depths 2, so it's no big deal. Yeah, I have had boards blown out from lightning strikes despite being on surge protectors. They're not... And despite what you may think or hear, they are not 100%. The only way to truly be totally immune to lightning strikes and surge and like power surges are to unplug everything, which is what I'm going to do as soon as we get done fighting either Blue Baby or Lamb. We'll see. Because I'm just going to unplug everything. And I usually just unplug, like, I even unplugged the battery backup unit during the storm. Luckily, these storms lately have been pretty fast moving. So maybe it goes by before we're done recording, but... Yeah, they're scattered. There's the deep breath, so you know you have to worry about moving. And we do get a movement speed upgrade, which was something we desperately needed. Curse the Unknown, still fine. We're gonna still have mapping here, so this is all good. Treasure map. Honestly, the treasure map's probably the best payout you can get if you're only gonna be able to get one payout from the Book of Secrets, because at least you know exactly what the map looks like and where you're gonna be needing to go. I mean, like now, I can guarantee that Mom is gonna be the north of this map here. So get our Fool card, but I know that the item room's down here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do it since. Like, we're already down here. Oh no, it's a shop. Wow. Okay. Okay, man. The game is like, dude, it's lightning outside. Just go. Look, I'll take it. Oh, there goes the second time the APC unit is going off now. Not sure if you heard that click right there. Yeah, this is one of those runs where I'm glad that we have piercing shots. And Dead Onion... It is a little bit annoying to have the shot speed down, but as you see here, it only took one shot speed back up to completely negate that difference there. So it's not necessarily too crawlish right now, is what I'm trying to say. Guppy's Eye. We do get a Devil Deal item so far. That wasn't, of course, the result of the left hand, but the reason why the left hand is so appealing is because... Ooh... Okay, this is interesting. Now, unfortunately, we don't know exactly how much HP we have, so we're not gonna be able to spend too many of these hearts yet. These bone hearts. The Brittle Bones is gonna give us a permanent tears up every time we destroy a bone heart, and obviously we already had one or two there. So now I kind of wish that I would have held on to the Brittle Bones, but I'll leave that up to the one guy in the comment section being like, I told you you should have been taking this. You are so stupid to not take Brittle Bones. Now look at this. Before you think that that's parody, you'd be shocked. Even in the mosh pit, how many people decide to exercise some hindsight? Here we go. We failed the devil deal. I am going to take the negative, and we get Pyromaniac Brother. Oh, I'll take it. I'll take it. So I'm not going to heal myself. We could put some money in the donation machine, but it's only 8 cents. I'm not going to heal myself. I wonder if the Seagram's here though. It is not. The reason why I'm not going to heal myself is because I want the permanent tears up from Brittle Bones, but I don't know how much HP we have, so we're about to hopefully find out. Yeah, so we got a absolute butt ton of bone hearts here. We did not get a favorable. Whoops. We did not get a favorable portal, although I think that this may have actually taken us close to the boss anyway. Nope. Never mind, it was just gas. There's a tinted rock here. I am going to let this Globin hit me. In fact, I'm going to get rid of most of our soul hearts here. By soul hearts, I meant bone hearts. So you see there, we got a significant tears rate upgrade, and the brittle bones destruction, it can break the tears cap easily. I'm gonna hold on to 2 just in case we get the devil deal. And this puts us at 3.5, almost 3.5 attacks per second, which is really, really strong for not only piercing shots but also for inner eye. So I'm happy with that. There are situations where you would just kind of want to yeet the entire arsenal of bone hearts. Bone hearts are also very good. The bone heart destruction with brittle bones is very good at DPSing bosses. Very, very strong. We got dark one and adversary. You know which one we're going to be going after first. Yeah, see, that HP doesn't make any sense there, game. We've only been exclusively hitting adversary. So how is below 50% of the HP bar? You got me. An HP upgrade, which is disappointing. And we get a second guppy item. Death's Touch would also be very nice here. I don't care about sulfur here. I could have touched it for Leviathan, but yeah, we don't need it. And Curse of the Lost, but we did get a red portal, which is going to take us straight to It Lives. Very nice. Thank you, game. Stormy Saturday here. Although, spoiler alert, of course, this wasn't recorded on Saturday. No devil deal. Sad face. Wow. Well, if you keep doing this, card reading, I might be able to sneak a victory lap in here. Like, our damage is not phenomenal. It's just working with piercing shots and an inner eye. Like, that's some pretty chunky damage we've got right now on Stanley. There we go. No problem at all. If we get a red portal, I definitely might do a victory lap. We do not. At least we still have mapping, though. Looking for Guppy here. I am going to take the pact. We know we don't care about anything else in there. Especially not for, you know, for low HP situation. But the pact is, of course, going to give us a massive DPS upgrade and also a very nice amount of soul hearts. I have a feeling this is the way to Lamb down here. It's through the Path of Pain. Triple Dark one is surprisingly annoying. It's not dangerous for our damage here, but it can be dangerous on low life. Like that right there, because you literally cannot see them. Between the darkness and also between, like, you know, the black tears that we're firing out. Good luck. We don't have to worry about the explosions, but it's always good to practice good habits anyway. People like to dunk on me because I dodge bombs when I have Pyromaniac and that sort of thing, but as I always tell people, hey, look, I was right. As I always tell people, you don't want to get into the habit of just walking just casually into bombs because you have Pyromaniac, because think about that one time that you decide, oh yeah, like it's just muscle memory. I'm immune to bombs, and like let's say that hypothetically you used butter or something, or you re-rolled and didn't realize it. You want to always be practicing good habits here. You do need to be slightly careful here against Lamb, because remember, we don't have polar invincibility. The worst time when he's feared was right at the bottom of the screen. Yeah, let's do a quick one. Why not? I really shouldn't, but we have card reading, so maybe we'll get lucky. 0982 Charlie X-Ray Foxtrot Tango. Now, of course, this is the start of a second run here, so unfortunately card reading is disabled for the first floor. And I would not expect that bug to get fixed ever. But you never know. Okay, Papa Fly. Yeah, we're going to have to do this real quick here. Whenever you see the animations kind of tripping out like that for the followers, just go back to the menu and just resume the run. The heck? Eden have a beard now? Did Eden always have that beard? I feel like he didn't. Who knows? Maybe we'll see Hollow Heart again. That'd be nice. Okay, we got another Bone Heart here, so we can destroy that if we really wanted to. But right now, I'm more concerned about not taking too much damage here, because our movement speed still is not very good. We do get Old Bandage, which I am definitely a fan of. We'll see if we get lucky here with the portals. We didn't. Let's save ourselves a key. And we can use the Sun card, and gotta save that key, because Yuck card is not worth it. No. Nope. We're only one away from Guppy. There's no reason to re-roll here. Re-rolling would turn this from a pretty easy and fast, smooth run to we can't have fun anymore on this run. And I personally don't want to do that. Lots of soul hearts now, looking quite healthy on the HP. The old H-Pizzle. 2 luck upgrades in here. It's about the only good thing about this shop. We do get a reverse moon card, which is going to take us to the Ultra Secret Room. Unbelievable. So you don't like Yuck Heart, do you? Well, how about some Yum Heart? I think we'll stick with left hand until at least we get the last Guppy item, and there it is. Well, I'm going to stick with it anyway. Yeah, what a run. What a run this has been. Just doing that just to see if we can get like an extra soul heart or something. Nothing massive. The reverse magician card, which I'm never ever going to use. Jello, I mean, look, you all know I ain't got no problem with Jello. Oh, I could have gotten Leviathan off of Lord of the Pit and a movement speed upgrade. I guess I should have taken that, but I was kind of thinking more along the lines of like we can get something better. Like we already have flying, but Leviathan would have been nice. That's a huge floor. That's not even XL floor. Hey, look, you keep giving me these red portals card reading, I'm gonna take them. Happily. There we go. Finally get a Tears upgrade here, which is not gonna do anything. I will take Bloody Lust, though. And, is there anything near us? Oh, Super Secret Room's here. There's the shop. Pandora's box would give us, I think, a boss item. Yeah. Take a glass eye upgrade for show. Ace of Hearts. I mean, if we get in trouble, we can use it to clear a room or something like that. The portal, by the way, if you don't know what card reading does, the color of the portal determines exactly where you're going to go. Red means boss room, yellow means item room, and then blue means secret room. Hey, we'll take another damage upgrade. Like I said, you keep giving me these portals, game. I'm gonna take them. Oh, we went to the other side of the earth over here. So now the boss room is over there. Oh. Yeah, that would have been right confusing if I looked at the shop, or if I looked at the map before before looking at the secret room. Yeah, we kind of need bombs. We are flying through this run, of course. I don't know how well it's going to scale on the dunk meter though. Dunk rating should be fairly high. I mean, we've had absolutely zero problems. Backstabber's just going to put us over the edge now. Yeah, we'll take Sagittarius for the movement speed. Then we have the long road back to the boss room. Contract from below, we'll take it. There's Soul Heart back here from Blue Larry. Wow, look at that. I mean, we could go into the shop, but there's not really any reason to. It's gonna take us to the Devil Deal. Already been in there. But that's the nice thing about having card reading is just that you always have a guaranteed, at the very least, a guaranteed value built into it. From just like saving the keys, for example, or like even the time it takes to go through a level. And that's very valuable. It makes it one of the best shop items, in my opinion, period. And, you know, you all know how much I value being able to skip through the levels. There's something very comforting knowing that, like, I can just go... Oh, I'm surprised. I can just go straight to the boss. Because it's like, yeah, like we don't have to clear the entire level, but also think about how much damage we're saving ourselves by being able to skip a lot of like BS rooms or spike rooms or, you know, like the big spider room when we don't have the Tears upgrades, that sort of stuff. It's extremely, extremely powerful. Look at that. Look at this. We're just getting hooked up left and right. And I appreciate that game because it's getting even worse outside right now. Game looking out for my computer's health. Sometimes Isaac plays nice, you know? Not all the time, of course, but sometimes it does. And, what, double Incubus? I'm pretty sure that's not a real thing, yeah. Truth be told, we don't even need Incubus. And I also totally forgot to see how much HP we had before coming to this floor, but it's alright. We got Backstabber, we got Piercing Shots, that's all that really matters. We know roughly where Blue Baby's going to be thanks to the location of the super secret room. So as long as we don't take like a catastrophic amount of damage here, I don't think there's going to be any problem. Serious Paper for the win. There we go. Bingo, bango, bongo. We got ourselves a very quick, very fast victory lap after a very quick and very fast regular run. So thank you for watching, everyone. Sorry today's episode was a little bit of a rush, but hopefully you understand because it's getting kind of nutty outside. So if you enjoy this video, make sure you click the like button, leave a comment down below. Happy beginning of June, everybody. As always, I'll see you all next time. Until then, have a great weekend, and so long, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. Like thanks to pages of mine like Railgun, Troy Mason, CTop18, and Stefan Alexander. If you'd like to have your name read at the end of an Isaac episode, check out my Patreon campaign, which you can find over at patreon.com/Sinvicta.